My man Wakan says, after the Senior Bowl game, who are you high on and who are you lower on after the game? Well, the one guy, I'm just, and he didn't even play, is Michael Penix. I wasn't high on Penix. Him and Bo Nix. I'm not high on either one of those guys. I'm just not. And here's the reason. I can explain it because people ask me, what are you talking about? Somebody over here saying Bo Nix should be a high pick. For what? Why? Why would Bo Nix be a high pick? We saw Bo Nix for 3 years go against what could be considered the closest thing to NFL defenses that we see. He was horrible. Horrible. He wasn't bad. He was horrible at Auburn. He goes out to a conference that they don't play defense, and the Pac-12 does not play defense. You run an offense where guys are running wide open, and you're throwing to them. When did you see Penix or Bo Nix throw to a tight window throw guys open? You never saw them do that. You never saw them do that. Look at the national championship game. Penix, a little bit of pressure. He kept falling back on throws versus stepping up into a throw. He wasn't throwing guys open. He wasn't throwing the ball into tight windows. He never did that all year. Never did. So Penix needs more than muscle. And he's got a strong arm. And don't confuse me with saying I want them to be bad. I don't. I want them to both to prove me wrong. Y'all know me. I'm for players. And I want all players to play well, unless you're playing against the Steelers. You play against the Steelers, I want you to play bad. But in general, I want all players to play well. But I don't see it. I don't. Yeah, again, it's just the offenses that they were in. And it's not their fault. I'm not blaming them for being in a Washington offense or in an Oregon offense. It's not their fault that you can manipulate college kids on the defensive side of the ball. It's good for the coaching staff. But I just don't see it. I do not see it. So my man Brandon on TikTok says he feels like all college QBs are slightly overrated. I do too. People said Burrow is the next Peyton Manning. I mean, Burrow was good, but the thing is, Peyton Manning was good for 3 years. Even when he was a freshman, he was pretty good. But then the sophomore, junior, and senior year, he was really good. He was crazy good at Tennessee. Joe Burrow was good 1 year at LSU. The first year he was at LSU, he wasn't very good. So, but he's good in the pros. You got to give him that. He's good. Peyton Manning, let's pump the brakes.